Rory McIlroy wins the FedEx Cup and the LIV Tour adding more golfers. As I told you, I was given a heads up last week. Probably going to be close to 7 golfers joining the LIV Tour. Not necessarily big names. I don't know how they're squeezing them all in because it felt like it was a limited field. There's no cuts, and you're playing 54 holes. But I know Cam Smith was the big headliner there. But after the FedEx Cup, I was told that there was not going to be a mass exodus, but there was going to be probably 5 to 7 golfers joining. PGA Tour is doing the best it can to defend itself against the LIV Tour. And yesterday, that's the best defense. Rory McIlroy, this was the summer of Rory McIlroy. We may look back in 5 years and go, boy, that's when Rory became the face of the PGA Tour. And he walked the walk, talked the talk, but beat number one player in the world, Scotty Scheffler, took $18 million home in the first place prize. I will say I thought that NBC and Peacock wanted to remind you maybe a little too often of how much money that they're going to make, because it feels like now it's all about how much money you make or you're not making with the LIV Tour and PGA Tour. But the LIV Tour can offer the most money here, but it still comes down to, does the golf matter to me? I may miss out on seeing Brooks Koepka or Bryson DeChambeau, but I still want to see great golf when it means something. And you had that yesterday. Just from an entertainment and a competitive stance and view, I want to see great players. And this is what's going to happen. Okay, Brooks Koepka's on the LIV Tour, gone but not forgotten. Bryson DeChambeau, Dustin Johnson. But the PGA Tour is almost like ESPN. They can make a name out of somebody that you didn't think would be a name because they're on ESPN. They all of a sudden, you're like, wow, you get credibility. And this is what is happening on the PGA Tour. You'll just create new players. That's what's going to happen. Now, Scotty Scheffler is not exciting, but he's a great player. Rory going back and forth down the stretch. Xander Schauffele. All right, may not be a big name, may not even know his personality. Or Colin Morikawa. But you're going to have moments where you're going to create names. You'll create the next Brooks Koepka or Bryson DeChambeau or Dustin Johnson. And it may not happen now, but if you can keep the talent you have and then attract more talent to want to stay, because the LIV Tour, I don't even know where it lives anymore. And if you're saying, hey, the LIV Tour's got a tournament in Boston this weekend, I'm watching college football. First of all, I can't find you. Second of all, I have to try to find you when I got football right in front of me. Maybe it all works out. Who knows? I'm a traditionalist. I love what the PGA Tour is. I do find it interesting that the PGA Tour all of a sudden found all this money. Where's that money been going, Commissioner? But hey, we're going to create all of this. Okay, great. I think the LIV Tour's legacy might be that it made the PGA Tour better in the long run. Because if I go back to the ABA made the NBA better, the USFL made the NFL better, and even the new XFL with some of the inventions that they had, that helped the NFL as well. And maybe that's what the LIV Tour, that's what its legacy is going to be. But here is Rory McIlroy talking about, he's interviewed by Mike Tirico, had this to say about winning yesterday.
How satisfying is it for you to stand here at the end of the season and win this year's FedEx Cup?
It means an awful lot. I believe in the game of golf. I believe in this tour in particular. I believe on the players, and I believe in the players on this tour. It's the greatest place in the world to play golf, bar none.
All right. Can we go back? Just listen to Tirico say the word this.
How satisfying is it for you to stand here at the end of the season and win this year's FedEx Cup?
There you go. This year.
This year's.
Yeah. Not last year.
This year.
The other 2 times that you've won it this year. We might lead the witness a little bit. Harold Varner Jr. III is going to go to the LIV Tour. Cameron Tringale.
That's it. That's it for me. We lost Tringale.
Joaquin Niemann is a really good player. Mito Pereira is a good player. All right. So Mark Leishman, yeah, you're losing some players. I was told there was going to be 7. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess my source was good on that. There's going to be 7 going to the LIV Tour.